Hi, this is Brandon from thirstgym.com. Today we're talking about an exercise called the Staggered Stance Barbell Hip Throws. This is a great exercise for the glutes and hamstrings, lower body, and it's really going to make it a single leg emphasis exercise. So I'd hate to call it a single leg exercise by itself. However, there's so much emphasis pressed on one leg or one side versus the other. That's why I'm going to use the word emphasis when I talk about how we're going to do this exercise. So you are going to want something you put your back on. This piece from Elite FTS is awesome for this exercise, at least for our facility. You can use a regular bench as well. That's totally okay. This just works great because it rotates and it's kind of actually made for an exercise like this. And then you are going to need a barbell to be able to perform the hip thrust piece. So otherwise, this is pretty much like a regular barbell hip thrust. So I'm going to get my back here on position. I'm going to get the bar close to me here. And then I'm going to make sure that this is in my hip crease. My legs are going to come up. I'm going to put my back here. I'm going to hold on to this. Then to make this a staggered stance, what we're going to do with this in this position, I'm going to take one leg forward, basically as a support piece, and drive my back up. So here, through. Here, through. So I'm really pushing on my left leg here. Not really so much my right. And then when I switch sides, bring my leg up, other leg out, down, through, down, through. Focus on a good quality glute contraction. And then down. So, biggest pain in the butt is getting in position. So when it comes to setting it up, if you can find something soft to put on this, that works a lot better. An RX pad, shoulder saver, any kind of you can usually actually buy pieces particularly for this exercise in terms of making it comfortable. That's still okay. And then if you're not going to be able to do 135, you're going to want to get bumper plates to have it elevated up a little bit so it makes it easier to get in position and perform the exercise. So the main things here with this is we're mainly talking about, again, unilateral based. So really trying to emphasize one leg versus the other. I do think it's good for athletes to learn how to load the glutes and hamstrings. If you're also looking for a good in-season exercise that's not going to bang your athletes up and still get the glute and hamstring training, this works fantastic. There's nothing wrong with RDLs and things like that. However, by doing this, we kind of eliminate some of the stressors that the athletes might have, and that can benefit them in the long run. So when it comes to programming like this, to me, this is a big exercise. It's a pain in the butt to set up. You're going to lose a lot of weight. It's kind of time conducive. If I'm going to pair this with anything, I like to pair it with a mobility or movement piece, not so much another strength piece. Leave this as it is and kind of just perform it and really try to get after those reps that you're after for each side. And again, I think honestly, 6 to 10 reps is really the best place to be. I find myself programming more like 6s and 8s on each side. Again, because we're after kind of the strength piece, we want to be able to get this heavy. But the nice thing is because it's so emphasized with one side that we can actually use less weight than if we're doing with both feet. So hopefully that makes sense. Again, nothing overly complicated. Biggest thing is that your feet are staggered. One leg is doing most of the work. The other leg is still on the ground. However, it's kind of just there as like a kickstand piece, just like your kickstand RDL. And then you would switch sides. And again, the biggest thing I can recommend is get something that's more comfortable than just the bar itself and a good place to be able to set it up, like with a quality bench and plenty of space, and you're going to be fine. Got any questions about this exercise, please feel free to leave them in the comment section. Thanks. Have a great day.